Hey guys, what's going on? It's BradPhusion here, and welcome to the latest update in Space Engineers. And as you can tell, my camera perspective might be a little bit weird to you, and that is because I'm using the Spectator Mode in Space Engineers. So this allows for 4 different perspectives, I guess you would say. So the first one, and this is controlled by going between F6 to F9 on your keyboard. So F6 is a first person perspective. This is normal, this is what you normally play as, and you can press V to go third person as you would normally do. Now F7, however, is this Delta mode. Now this will follow your character from a certain perspective and kind of like a weird isometric view. Now this can be changed, I believe, at least the angle of it can be. So I'm not entirely too sure how to go about doing that. Right now my character just follows my mouse as it would normally do, however I can't control the camera via the mouse. If we go to F8, this will be a free camera / spectator mode. Now this will allow me to flow the camera wherever I really want to and just kind of get a look of how the map actually looks. Now I can no-clip, I guess you would call it, through some of the ground here and whatnot, and that allows me to get different angles, including like really low ones like this here to go on the ground, or if I want to be inside of a certain prop and I don't really want it on camera, I can kind of do that as well. Now this kind of goes into play with the next camera, or the next option, which is F9. Now this is a fixed camera mode. Now wherever I left the camera in F8, that's where the camera will stay locked to right now, allowing me to now move the camera, move my character around without the camera being affected in any way, like you see me doing right now. And then if I wanted to, I can go back to F8, move the camera to wherever I wanted to go, and then go F9 again, and then the camera will be locked in place and I can control my character as I normally would. So that's basically, well, that is the basics of the cameras, and this will allow for a lot more complex machinimas and all that for all those people who do those sorts of things, including myself, which I am kind of working on something right now, but I won't spoil anything. But anyways, enough of the camera perspectives. There has been a few new updates, including something to do with this medical room here. Now here I thought it was something to do with this panel over here, and I kind of looked around it, didn't really notice all too much until I was on the front side over here, which if I press T on it, I can now access all the colors that are available by default. So black, blue, green, red, shadow, which is a gray color, white, and then yellow. So if I press red and go OK, I am now a red space engineer. If I go here and press black, I am now black. So that is the basics of the colors thing here, and I think this is kind of interesting because I think this allows for a sort of very vanilla-like faction mode. So if you have a team of red and a team of blue, we can kind of tell who is who by the color of their suit, which I think is kind of cool, though you can probably just easily change your color to kind of infiltrate the enemy team without them noticing. But still, I do like the color changer. It adds a little bit more depth and allows us to not get confused with who's who when you play multiplayer. So I'll go and show you guys the large ship drills right now, simply by jetpacking to the front of this ship over here, and I'll just stick a few on just so you guys can see what they look like for yourselves. So let me go down here to the drills, and it's yellow, but that doesn't really matter too much. There we go, so we've got a red drill. I'm just going to stick them all on the front here. Now the good thing about these drills, unlike these small ship drills, is that you can actually place these side by side, as you see me doing here. This means that there's no gap in between them, no awkwardness of building them like you would do on a small ship, where you have to kind of leave a few spaces either side. Even though these are quite large in size, they don't leave any gaps like the small ship ones do, which is why I'm pretty sure I'm going to like these large drills, especially when going to town on a meteor. So let me just go crazy here with the drills, and let me just kind of cover this up all the way down here, and just so we can get into this asteroid here. Just show you guys how effective these are. Now I don't know if these are really much faster than these smaller drills. I believe they are slightly, but I think the main positive side to having these is simply the fact that there is no gap in between them. They do cover all areas, so that is definitely a positive. Now obviously you can do that on small ships as well. It just is a lot easier with larger ships, and larger ships don't shake around as much as smaller ships do. Let me get a better camera angle here. Let me turn these drills on, and let me show you guys how effective these are kind of together like this. So let's go to town. Now obviously these do have the two options like the smaller drills have, which is the left click and right click drilling. The left click is for the resource gathering and the right click is for the wider but no resources sort of drilling to make I guess hallways or any large gaps. So let me just show you guys that right now. So if I hold down right click, you'll see that this starts drilling in a really large area. So if I do it again, you can see that it's drilling far to the left and far to the right here, as well as top and bottom. And I think it's actually drilling without even touching the rock, as you guys can see here. So that is drilling with the right click, but if I drill with the left click, you'll see that it just drills where the drills are, but I can gain resources this way. So that is pretty cool. That is the drills. They do work very effectively. Like I said, I'm not too sure if they're I'm not sure if they're faster than the other drills are on the smaller ships. And as you guys can hear, they still like to sound like they're on sometimes, which is a little bit weird. I'm not too sure why they do that. I can still hear, like I said, it sounds like one of them is turned on, but I actually am not too sure which drill that is. Oh, there we go. Apparently I got it. I got something that was causing this sound anyways. So there we go. There was the drills, and if I go here to one of these panels, I can access all of the ores that they have. So it is nice that they can be all connected. I think on every angle on this drill here, it has a conveyor pipe, meaning that if you place them side by side like this, like I have here, they can all be accessed through this grid system. So you only really need one conveyor leaving this to get all the resources out of it, which I think is pretty cool in itself. So that's it for the major parts of the update. There is the cockpit thing, which I haven't really tested out too much myself, but I'll do it here for you guys. Apparently it says it allows for more angles, and I'm guessing it allows me to actually attach it on the side. So normally it is the bottom, and even the front can be done as well. So I think that's what it means here when I'm doing this right now, because normally it would attach itself like this, so the blocks would be behind, or you'd have to do it on top, so the blocks would be below. Now I can do it on the side if I wish, or on the back here. That's actually, yeah, that's kind of cool actually. I'm not too sure about the top, so let me just rotate there. No, you can't put it on the top there, so there we go. So all sides other than the top, you can put the blocks on. I wonder if that means you can now put the block. Oh yeah, yes, you can. That's kind of cool. You can actually put blocks along here now without having to build up to it first. So that's kind of cool for anyone who uses these small ship cockpits quite frequently. There you have it. So now you can put, like I said, you can put blocks wherever you really wanted to on this, and that's actually, like I said, that's really kind of cool. So I like that. So anyway, that's it for today's update video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will leave this here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome, everyone.